Okay, Waffles. Hi, girlfriend. Hey guys, Jessica here. I'm going to be doing your week 3 video recaps for our executive puppies. So I'm down here with Waffles. We're going to review all the stuff that we've been practicing with the pups for the last 3 weeks and a couple of the new things that we added in this last week. So we're going to get going here with Waffles. Start with, whoops, I got something else in my pocket. Start with maybe 1 or 2 reps of just charging our clicker. These pups have been doing really well. Good girl. There you go, Waffles. Very nice. All these puppies are very food motivated. You can see her following that food lure. Beautiful. Waffles. Yeah. So we're gonna warm her up with just a couple of those skills. Get it. Waffles. Yeah, good girl. And then we're gonna get her harness on in a second. Waffles, sit. Beautiful. What a good puppy. Waffles down. Oh, you gotta stay down there. There it is. Good girl. Perfect. Get it. Waffles, touch. Good girl. Waffles, touch. There's our hand target. Very nice. Okay. So all that stuff we learned in the previous weeks, we're going to do the same thing, but now we're going to do it with our harness on. You can see I've got the leash attached to the harness too. So in week 3, we did introduce these pups to the leash. Come here, Waffles. So you can see what we've been doing with them in this last week, but the leash skill is definitely something that you'll be practicing with your puppies for a long time. Right? They don't learn the leash skills in 1 week. So everything we're about to do is going to be consistency on the part of the puppy's new homes. Okay, so she's got her harness on, she's got the leash on. First thing I'm going to do is just let her drag the leash a little bit. Waffles, get it. Good girl. Waffles, nice. So a couple reps with the flying cookie game again. Get it. Waffles. Beautiful. Good girl. All right, I'm just going to pick the leash up in one hand, show her that I've got the food in the other. Let's see if she can just, beautiful, follow the food lure with the leash on. Waffles. Good girl. Let's see if she can do her other skills with the leash on. See how she's a little head shy of the leash? That's normal. It's normal for baby puppies. Sit. So that's why we practice with the leash on inside the house before we expect that we can take a baby puppy outside and have them perform all those same skills on a leash, right? Waffles down. Beautiful. That's a good puppy. Get it. Okay, so now we're going to try to get her to follow that food lure next to me, kind of more in a walking position. Yeah, good girl. Every time I'm clicking the clicker, I'm slipping one of these cookies into her mouth, okay? Yeah, good girl. So I've got kind of a little handful of cookies. Waffles, beautiful. And you can see she's getting less and less head shy of the leash. And yeah, we've been doing this all week, but because it's still new, every time you put the leash on her, she might be a little bit head shy at first, okay? Totally normal. Good girl, Waffles. Touch. There's our hand target. Let's switch hands. Waffles, touch. Beautiful. You want to make sure that you practice both hands. Your puppy isn't just learning to target one hand. They're targeting both, right? Waffles. What a good job, puppy. So I think this puppy's doing really, really a great job with the leash. Now look, when I go to take it off, hold the food in front of her nose so she doesn't try to run away from me. Take that leash off. Good girl. And then I give her a cookie. Okay? Ready? Go get it. Making sure my camera's still running. Beautiful, it is. Yeah, that's a good puppy. All right, let's recap our mat for week 3. Got all this stuff on top of the crate. I know you guys love your kennel. If I go anywhere near the kennel, these puppies just run right into it. They're like, do you want us in there? Where's your mat? So in week 3, what we're looking for is that the puppy goes to the mat and hopefully finds a down position, right? And sometimes we still need to help them a little bit. There it is. I just gave Waffles a little time to think about it, and as soon as she did it, I clicked that clicker. I'm gonna pay her out for it. And this week what we added, and you can still see it's still kind of new, is that we are walking away from the puppies while they're holding that down on their mat. Okay, so again, if this is something that, this nice stay behavior on the mat, this is something that's going to be important to you, which I think it's a very important life skill, then you really need to keep practicing this at home. Waffles, get it. There we go, I released her from the mat. I'm going to pick it up, I'm going to move it. There's your mat. Okay, and I'm going to see if she can offer me that down position, right? So I'm just going to give her a few moments to think about it. There she goes. If she didn't do it on her own, I would help her by pointing down to the mat. But these pups have been doing pretty good with it, with us just giving them a little bit of time to think about what it is that they're supposed to do. Good girl. Oops, you got up. So I'm going to help her find that down again. There it is. Good girl. All right, so in week 3, we practice just taking 2-3 steps away from the puppy, marking that, coming back and feeding them. Good girl. Ready, get it. But obviously this is new just for this week. So to get this behavior really strong, here's your mat. Nice. You know, this is something the families will have to keep working on too. Good girl. Oh, you're so smart, Waffles. You can see I'm moving around more. And I'm marking with my clicker. Uh-oh. If she makes a mistake, I'm just going to bring her back to that mat and help her find it down again. Let's do an easy rep. There it is. So I'm marking with my clicker right before I come back to the dog and feed them. Okay? Waffles, get it. So there's our mat. Very good puppy. She's going to go right in here because these puppies love the crate. I'm just going to turn it around. Beep, beep, beep. So you can see what we're doing here. Okay, Waffles. Kennel. Kennel. Oh, you know the kennel. Yes, come here. Ready? Kennel. There we go. We click for 4 feet and feed them inside the crate. Good girl. What a good puppy. And then we release, okay, when we're ready for them to come out. So what does this look like if you actually did have the puppy crated, right? Like you need to put the puppy in the crate for a little bit. Waffles kennel. Yes, good girl. Then I gotta shut the door behind the puppy. Good job. Oh, this isn't latching very well. Okay. Good job, puppy. Right, then you walk away and do whatever it is that you're doing. But then when we open the crate back up, I'm going to reward that puppy for staying in and not rushing out. Good girl. See that? What a good girl, Waffles. Okay. And then I tell her when she's allowed to come out. Right? You want to do that one more time? What do you think? Waffles kennel. Good job. There it is. Good girl. So value and feeding her for being inside the crate. Right? We can even feed her for having the door closed. You walk away, you do your thing, you come back whenever you're ready, but you're armed with some food because you're going to open up that door. Good girl. And you feed her. You reward that dog for not rushing out of the crate. Right? Good puppy. Look at that. The crate door is wide open. She's staying. Okay, I'm ready for you to come out now. She might put herself back in. Let's close that for now. Yeah, that was fun, huh? Good girl. All right, so we reviewed sits, downs, hand targets, flying cookie game, with and without the leash on. So make sure that you're practicing these things now with the leash on and with it off. So she's getting used to how she should behave when she's connected to you with a leash, okay? So do that inside the house before you try to take it outside. We also reviewed the third step in the mat. Keep practicing that at home. We practice the kennel behavior. Okay, so make sure that you set that routine every single time that you are asking the puppy to go into the crate or whenever you're letting them out of the crate. We don't want behavior surrounding the crate to be like hectic, right? I don't want to come home and have a dog who's like screaming and digging at the crate door because they know I'm home and they know that they're going to be let out. I want that puppy to be nice and calm in there, right? Just like Waffles showed us. Good girl. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're just going to review all of our handling exercises. These puppies did really well with all their handling stuff too. So to start, I'm just going to take her harness off, Waffles, and the same way that I took her leash off. Do you see? I'm just holding the food in front of her nose so that she doesn't try to run away from me. Maybe I want to use both my hands to undo the Velcro. Look, I'm just going to put a treat on the ground, take that off. Wow. No conflict, no chasing the puppy around. Puppy's not biting my hands. Okay, go get it. Such a good puppy. These dogs are so sweet. Okay, so to start real quick, I'm just going to use a verbal marker yes instead of the clicker for the handling stuff because I do kind of need both my hands and I don't want to click the clicker right next to the puppy's ear. So we're just going to start with some simple handling, a little restraint. Yes. And you can see these dogs, they're so good. Look at, they're not fighting. They're not struggling to get away. Yes. What a good puppy. And we can do it from both sides. Yes. Oop, I dropped that one on the ground. Okay. Look at, no struggling at all. Yes. What a good dog. Good girl. Get it. I like to toss those get it cookies in between to kind of give the puppy a little bit of a break, right? Now I'm going to handle specific body parts. Where are you going? There's your food. Pick up an ear, massage the ear canal. Yes. Every time I'm saying yes, I'm slipping her a cookie. Other ear. Yes. Good dog. Let's go through all 4 feet. Yes. Yes. I'm also kind of massaging her feet and her toes. Yes. Yes. You can see there's no fighting, there's no conflict, right? Puppy's not trying to bite me at all. And that's because we've, yes, spent some time teaching these little babies how to be handled. Good girl. Get it. Just giving her a little break by tossing that get it cookie. What's that? That's just a thing on the ground. That's not food. Okay? Brush. So same thing, holding that food in front of the dog's nose. Just gonna do a few strokes. Yes. And then slip her a cookie. These exercises are not about, hey, I have to get a mat out of the dog right now. It's about, hey, puppy, look at, I'm touching you with something weird. You should accept that. Yes. And not be afraid of it or not try to fight me about it, right? Can do a few on her booty. Yes. Good girl. Okay, get it. And very similar with the nail clippers. If you're not comfortable cutting your puppy's nails, don't worry. Don't worry about it. Don't clip any nails. You can make the groomer do that. But you should still be setting up these training exercises to teach your puppy to accept the handling. Don't just throw your puppy to the groomer and say good luck, right? It's our responsibility as the dog's owner to, yes, just touch the nail clippers to their paws. Make sure that they're comfortable with that. Yes. It's not your groomer's job to train your dog. Yes. It's your groomer's job to just groom the dog. Yes. Wow. Such a smarty pants. Get it? These puppies are great. Okay, so last one, also for grooming. You can use, like we have actual clipper blades here. If you don't have clipper blades, you don't have to go out and buy them if you're not going to be grooming your own dog. I like to use an electric toothbrush. Pro tip, put it in a Ziploc baggie so you're not getting dog hair or anything gross in your toothbrush. Okay, so I'm going to turn our clipper blades on. Once they're on, then I'm going to start to drop the food for the puppy, right? Again, this exercise is not about shaving the dog. This exercise is just about exposing the puppy to the clipper blades or the sound of the clipper blades or something familiar, so that they get familiar with it and that they're not afraid of it, right? Good girl. So then I'm gonna turn them off and we're gonna take a little break. No food is happening while the clipper blades are off, right? She wants to play. You wanna play? And so, you know, maybe I'll give it like 30 or 45 seconds and then I'm gonna turn them on again. I usually wait, I don't turn them on when the dog is right on top of them, right? That might be scary and that would be not what we're going for. Where'd she go? Oh my goodness, these dogs are so tiny. I lose them. There we go, they're on. Once they're turned on, if she wants to approach them, that's fine. But I'm usually not trying to turn them on right while the dog is on top of them, right? Oh, good girl. There's one more. So I'm just tossing those cookies one at a time. I don't know, for 3 or 4 cookies while the noise is happening, and then I turn them off. I just want Waffles learning that she's safe when that noise is happening. It's not anything that needs to be of concern or anything that she needs to be afraid of, because now when she does go to the groomer and they turn those clipper blades on, she's not going to be like, oh, what the heck is that, while they're trying to bring them at her and groom her with them, okay? All right, guys, so we also went through all of our handling skills with Waffles. She did amazing. Make sure that you check out all of the recap videos, because puppies are going home this weekend, and now you guys are gonna pick up where we left off. Make sure you get your Zoom lesson scheduled. I'd recommend with Marissa, because she's been working with these puppies the most. And yeah, shoot us an email if you've got any questions. Say bye, Waffles.